Versatility. How can we use it? How can we utilize it to be better detailers, to be better at taking care of our cars and have more fun detailing our cars? I'm Nick from DIY Detail. This is the DIY Detail podcast. And I thought the first object... I'm Nick from DIY Detail. I thought the first product that I'd talk about versatility with would be our rinseless wash. Now, Ivan LaCroix, huge rinseless wash guy, DIY Detail, it's Nick and Ivan. Ivan's mother-in-law passed away, so he can't join us. We release podcasts every Friday. Thinking about Ivan and kind of makes you realize where detailing fits in life. It can be so therapeutic, it can be a business for people, it can be so much fun, but at the end of the day, obviously what really matters are the people we love. Now, the objects that we love, our cars, you know, they're down the line, but they're also why you're watching this. So we'll circle back around. Hopefully I didn't get too serious there, but love Ivan, and you know, he's part of this team, so he'll be back next Friday. DIY Detail Rinseless Wash. What do I want to say about this? You can use it with 1 capful per gallon. So just like 2 capfuls, 2 gallons of water, rinseless wash. I'm going to put a link above. That's how you can wash a car with it. But you can also wash windows with this. Interior windshield, for example. We do have crystal clear glass cleaner. If I was trying to sell you product, I would say buy that too. Does it work better? Yeah, it works better. But when you're talking about versatility, that's what you're getting to with not just products, but with that muscle in your brain somewhere where you can start to think outside of the box. I'm not going to tell you to do anything off label. What I am going to tell you to do is try to remember that is how you're going to be better at detailing. Once you start using your imagination, once you start using your critical thinking in the moment, you can decide to do something. I won't endorse it. I'm not telling you to use sandpaper on your car, but maybe you wanted to use rinseless wash to wipe down an interior because you felt like all clean or all-purpose cleaner wasn't necessary. You're like, I just think it needs a quick wipe down. You don't have our interior clean and protect maybe. You don't want that slight matte finish, that protection. You just want a quick wipe down. Well, what if rinseless wash did it? And that's how I got to thinking about versatility as I'm inside today. I have been using our foam cannon dilution with rinseless wash, so like 3 ounces maybe inside of my little sprayer. And it is just like demolishing stovetop grease, my kitchen countertop grease. I've been using it on bathrooms. I'm not saying this is a household cleaner. What I'm saying is you can start to get creative. And that's where I think you're really going to start enjoying detailing, is when you take what you know to work and you're going to follow these instructions, because that's where everybody starts. And then you get to think to yourself, oh, I guess rinseless wash could probably work as an all-purpose wipe down if I don't have ceramic gloss today. And so this isn't even about like selling products. This is about trying to make detailing more fun for you. We were using our tire lotion, our tire shine, on a Porsche, and that was our last podcast, so I'll link it up above. But that rear fin, so just think about any sort of exterior trim or plastics. The tire lotion worked on that too. And it takes a little bit of experience, probably like in the kitchen, you know, like what's a pinch of salt? I don't know what a pinch of salt is. I need to measure everything out, right? You're gonna go through that stage where you're measuring things out and you're doing everything exactly by the books, and then you're gonna start to build that versatility, not only in your mind, but as you start to become more familiar with the product. So I'm not telling you to take iron remover and put it on your children's pillowcase, okay? Like, I'm not telling you to do crazy, dangerous, stupid things. You know, these are car washing detergents and chemicals, and we want you to use them the right way. But what I am saying is, when you're in that moment, when you're sweating, when you're in your driveway having a good time, just know that you can use your critical thinking and say, I wonder if. And I would encourage you to take that approach with detailing. Not telling you to do crazy things with all-purpose cleaners or wheel cleaners, you know what I mean? But like being versatile with your products, being versatile with your towels. I did a video about going through the car wash and using just 1 towel. And by the end, that towel was so full of ceramic gloss, which is our 6-month, up to 6-month protectant. It's a $15 bottle. It is amazing. It's my favorite product in the line just because it is so affordable and versatile. But the towel was so full of ceramic gloss by the end that I had you basically do the windows at the end and not apply any ceramic gloss because it was already all the way in there. And we have a clay towel. A lot of people use a clay mitt, but the clay towel is cool because I keep it in my car. Now, the way we would teach you to use it is it would be in your rinseless wash bucket. You would use the iron remover as a lube, and then you'd have your clay towel dipped in your bucket, you'd take it out, and then you'd use all four sides. A little bit of iron remover as a lubricant to really remove those embedded contaminants off the paint. But in the meantime, I'll just keep my clay towel in my car, and so after I get out to the drive-through car wash, a little bit of rinseless spray that I keep in my car as an all-purpose wipe down, and then I use that clay towel on the front windshield to get those embedded bug guts and stuff. And then I had the ceramic gloss on my drying towel. It was already in there. I just wiped it down, and with that wipe, I also got protection. So, I'm not endorsing any off-label use, but I am endorsing your brain to start thinking in a more versatile way. It just makes detailing more fun. So, when I was a mobile detailer, what I told people was like, if my equipment doesn't work that day, I don't make money. So I wasn't always super handy. I think I was like a really good car detailer, that's what I tell people, but I had to get there, right? Like if my steamer or my air compressor or something that I had, even a pump sprayer, wasn't cooperating, I couldn't use it. And if I couldn't use it, that was a threat to my own existence, my own homeostasis. It was that fight or flight threat of like, how am I going to get this done? And when you're at that urgent survival, how am I going to do this stage, your brain starts to work in ways that if you were just in your comfort zone, it might not have done. And so to get yourself into those places as you're working with your car, a lot of it just comes with experience, right? And you don't want to like reinforce bad habits, but if you're watching this, I feel like you're already with it, like you agree with me. But I would just ask you guys, what are ways that you found your equipment or your products out there have been versatile? Like another one is the melamine sponge, the magic eraser. A lot of people are afraid of it, and you should be. A bazooka has power, can destroy an entire city, but also is effective if you're trying to destroy something. The magic eraser is great on interior windshields, and if you have some crazy grime on some panels, vinyl, leather, it can be effective. It can also remove the coating, so the magic eraser can also remove marker off of my wall here. It's sandpaper, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's 5,000 or 8,000 grit sandpaper, but that's what it is, and it works really well. So it can be used on all kinds of different applications, and you'll find yourself getting more comfortable all the way down the rabbit hole if you ever got there with paint correction, buffing, and polishing. Obviously DIY, it's to encourage you to just have fun. You're just starting out, but I just want to encourage you to take your critical thinking mind and your intuition and trust yourself. So follow all the labeled instructions. I don't want to tell you to do something else, but also trust your intuition. And that's what I meant with like, oh, I think rinseless wash might kind of work to clean my kitchen countertop. And it's amazing. It might work to clean my shoes off. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Like I used a magic eraser and some rinseless wash, and I got nasty scuffs off the white parts of my shoes. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they sell really expensive shoe cleaner, but you start to develop these superpowers once you become really good at cleaning cars that apply everywhere else. So if you have stuck along on my long ramble, I guess I hope it comes through that I love detailing. I'm always looking for new tricks and hacks and tips and just anything that makes it more fun. Because when you're able to take something that is dirty and transform it, you see it, you work with your hands, you go from beginning to end. Humans have always been drawn to stories from our caveman era, and a story has conflict, right? And then it has resolution. So the conflict is, wow, look at this mess. And a transformation story is one that we've always been drawn to throughout history. And so if you can be the hero of your own transformation story, I don't know, I think you know what I'm talking about. There's more to this than just cleaning. People outside it may not understand, but if you know, you know. Get versatile, get creative, don't use our products off-label because I don't want you to sue us. And with all that said, give me some of your tips and tricks on how you do this. We miss you, Ivan, and we will see you, Ivan, and all of you next Friday for the DIY Detail podcast.